guys? Welcome back, episode 198, and you guys know your host with the most, myself, J-Lo Fantastic, and the one and only Mal.
What's up?
Guys, there's so much going down in Hollywood, it is crazy, okay?
Oh goodness, you're not even talking about it. Of course, we're going to be talking about a CEO that's causing the stock to plunge rapidly downward, a huge loss this past week, all kinds of trouble moving forward. And guess what? I'm not talking about Chapek.
Yeah.
What? Find out. We've got all that. So there's good news, bad news for Disney, Star Wars, Marvel. We've got your schedule for ABC.
For sure.
Find out when your favorite shows are coming and so much more, man.
Exactly. Well, before we get this thing started, be sure to head over to our website, www.crazyantmedia.com, where you can start rocking the latest and greatest Crazy Ant Media gear. We got shirts, we got hats, we have everything for you and your loved ones. And you can also check out our film deadlines on our website as well. Be sure to rent it, buy it, whichever you prefer. Right now, you got a couple days left, about a week, a little over a week. You can rent deadlines for just 99 cents.
That's right. Promo code PRIDE. So just check that out, man. We'd really appreciate it.
Exactly. Let's dive deep into this thing, starting off with Disney and their latest film to hit the box office this past weekend, and that is Lightyear. But
yes.
Man, oh man, it scored the highest box office opening for an animated movie since the onset of COVID in North America, but the spinoff did fail to even gross half of the $129.9 million debut of its predecessor, that is Toy Story 4. That's because Pixar's latest film massively underperformed at the box office this weekend, with less than a stellar opening of $51 million. And get this, they put it on 4,255 screens in North America.
Yeah.
Well, below the initial expectations of $70 to $80 million, guys. So they're probably going to take a big bath on this one.
Oh, yeah.
Worse for Disney, Lightyear was unable to unseat Universal's Jurassic World Dominion from the top slot of the domestic box office charts. During the Dino sequel sophomore weekend, Lightyear's disappointing numbers are no doubt the result of heightened competition from Jurassic World Dominion, Paramount's high-flying Top Gun Maverick, as well as sister Marvel Studios' Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, even though that boy's about to hit Disney Plus any day now.
Oh, yeah.
Which it still managed to land in the top spot, though, which is absolutely insane. And its seventh straight weekend that it's been out.
Yeah.
And with $200 million production budget, Lightyear will likely have a rough time making its money back, like I said, because you have to at least make double what it was initially cost to make the film to even break even. So it's going to be unfortunate, which is crazy because it's actually a decent film, guys. I don't even understand. Like, a lot of people are hammering it. IMDb gives it a 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people are just like breaking down the wings, man.
We were talking about it a little before we started recording the show, and I really do think that a lot of the negativity is coming from the confusion prior to the launch of the film. Disney didn't really market it well enough, in our opinion, that it was the movie that Andy and his friends went and saw that inspired the Buzz Lightyear toy for him to buy. And I think if they had done a better job conveying that, it would have been a little bit better. But it's rough, and now the decision is, Chapek likes to throw all the Pixar stuff on Disney Plus anyway, so this could be the end of Pixar at theaters. I mean, I'm just saying.
We'll see.
I don't know. It's going to be nasty. You know what's not the end, though? You know what's guaranteed to be coming back to the theaters, at least according to Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy, who recently stated that Star Wars will need to create, however, a whole new saga in order to return to the big screen and not just rely on threads from the past. If that excites you, then we've got some really good news for you. Taika Waititi said that this week that's exactly what he intends to do with his upcoming Star Wars movie, which will be the franchise's first movie since the Skywalker saga to come to a controversial end with The Rise of Skywalker. Now, Waititi said that he's not interested in making a movie with pre-existing characters and story threads. Instead, The director said he aims to create some new characters and expand the world of Star Wars with his movie. Waititi is developing a Star Wars movie with co-writer Christy Wilson Cames, who had earned an Oscar nomination for penning Sam Mendes' one-take war thriller 1917. So he's got good company there.
Yeah.
I think this is a smart idea. As successful as Rogue One was, it was still linked to the Skywalker saga, and so the idea of just doing something completely independent is going to be awesome.
Well, yeah, for sure. And I wonder if it's going to focus on Jedis or if it's going to be like Rogue One where it's just completely different. Hopefully they focus on a different set of Jedis. That's what I'm, wanting.
That would be awesome.
For sure. Well, Dennis Quaid, Lucy Liu, Gabrielle Union, and Jabuki Young White have joined the voice cast of Strange World, the upcoming adventure film produced by Walt Disney's Animation Studios that is scheduled for release on November 23rd. They joined Jake Gyllenhaal, who was announced last week by directing Big Hero 6 Helmer Don Hall. Strange World follows 3 generations of Claude family legendary explorers who arrive at a dazzling land full of mysterious phenomena. Now, shoals, flying fish, walking rock columns, and octopus-looking monsters are all going to be involved in this freaking thing. Okay. I'm excited. I mean, Disney puts out a lot of good animation stuff.
They do.
We just watched a trailer for another animation film that's going to come out at Netflix, and let's just say it's rather interesting and doesn't hold up to the caliber that is Disney films.
Absolutely. And it's good to see that they're doing original animation. Why do I say that? Because they're running out of animated films to make live action films, so they need some new content. What am I talking about? Of course, Guy Ritchie was announced, who directed, obviously, Aladdin in 2019, the live action remake. Well, guess what? He's coming back to do it again. He's set to direct the upcoming live action adaptation of the 1997 film Hercules. Not only that, Joe and Anthony Russo's Abco production company is producing the film. It joins Disney predecessors, including, of course, 1991's Beauty and the Beast, which was made live action, 1992's Aladdin, as I just said, and 1994's Lion King, which have all been remade into lucrative live action films. Disney's original Hercules, the animated one, $252 million at the box office, off only a $65 million budget.
Yeah.
So there you go. Winning, but like I said, they're running out of their animated classics that they can redo live action. So how many more are you going to do?
It'll be interesting because that one is a classic.
It is.
Nico Santos from Crazy Rich Asians and Superstore will star in a Marvel Studios Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in an unspecified role, though.
Okay.
Now, Santos joins an already sprawling ensemble cast, including the returning Chris Pratt, Zoe Shananda, David Bautista, Karen Gillian, Palm Kanepith, Sean Gunn, obviously, Vin Diesel, Bradley Cooper, Sylvester Stallone, Elizabeth Debicki, and as well as new stars Will Poulter, Chibokti Kajaju, Maria Bakalova, and Daniela Machour. So, I mean, there's so many exciting things that are going to happen in this one. And is Thor going to be a part of it? I mean, Guardians were just barely a part of the Thor Love and Thunder trailer. So I'm assuming they kind of separate in Thor Love and Thunder and he won't be continuing on into, their films.
That's an excellent point. And I mean, we'll see because they seem to have a really tight relationship.
Yeah, man.
So what happens? Why do they not?
Exactly.
I mean, does he finally claim the throne of Asgard? And that's why he doesn't go. Who knows?
Who knows?
Here's another thing we don't know, but I'm super excited about. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings director Daniel Cretton is apparently developing a Wonder Man series at Disney+. Now, that was hinted at during WandaVision, if you smart, eagle-eyed comic book geeks saw. Andrew Guest is going to serve as the head writer and executive producer on the Marvel Cinematic Universe series. Now, in the comics, if you're not a geek like me, Wonder Man's real name is Simon Williams, and he's the son of a wealthy industrialist whose company falls on hard times due to the competition from Tony Stark's Stark Industries. As a result, Williams accepts an offer from another villain we've seen in a Disney Plus series, Baron Zemo, that gives him his iconic superpowers, including super strength and durability. After fighting the Avengers several times, he finally becomes a good guy, and Wonder Man ultimately joins their ranks. Now, who else? Maybe Baron Zemo we see. This is significantly important, though, for you geeks out there that you guys know. But for you non-geeks out there, Wanda marries Vision after he is infused with Wonder Man's DNA strands and kind of gains his personality to almost become human after Wonder Man dies. Then Wonder Man comes back and isn't cool with the fact that Vision has his shit, and that causes some problems. So I'm thinking they're totally setting up Vision, Wanda in some way or capacities coming back, and then clearly Wonder Man. There's so much opportunity for this series. It's going to be fucking amazing.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I mean, a lot of people speculate that Wanda is, in fact, not dead.
Sure.
Like, come on now. So it makes sense for her to pop back up in this one. Well, the Ironheart Marvel series at Disney Plus has cast Manny Montana. Now, Montana joins previously announced cast members Dominique Thorne, Anthony Ramos, and Lyric Ross. As previously reported on the show, this show will follow Marvel characters Riri Williams, who is played by Thorne, a genius inventor and creator of the most advanced suit of armor since the one and only Iron Man. Details of the characters that Montana will be playing are being kept well under wraps. You know how Marvel does. They like to keep their things hush-hush. But that's very exciting.
And we recently found out that they actually sign these people to, like, non-disclosures, and it's illegal for them to, like, give spoilers.
Exactly.
What the fuck? That's hardcore. Hey, Carlos Valdez will star opposite one of my favorites, Mae Whitman, in the upcoming Hulu series Up Here. The series received an 8-episode order at Hulu back in January. Now it's being described as a musical romantic comedy set in New York City in the waning days of 1999. It follows the extraordinary story of one ordinary couple as they fall in love and discover the single greatest obstacle to finding happiness together might be themselves, and the treacherous world of memories, obsessions, fears, and fantasies that lives inside their heads. Now, Valdez will play Miguel, sensitive and thoughtful, with an artistic sensibility and a romantic streak. Miguel has always struggled with the feeling that he doesn't quite belong. But after a cataclysmic breakup, Miguel has decided to reinvent himself, burying his feelings and ditching a promising career as a video game concept artist for a lucrative world of investment banking, determined never to get hurt again. Wow. So he leaves gaming to go to investment banking, and is this where he finds Mae Whitman's character?
Right.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's a lot happening, man. That'll be very interesting. Well, ABC has set their fall premiere dates for its new and returning series for the 2022-2023 season, including a new Hilary Swank drama, Alaska Daily, a new primetime version of Celebrity Jeopardy, and the first ever live episode of Shark Tank. Return dates have also been set for fan favorites Abbott Elementary, Bachelor in Paradise, Grey's Anatomy, and here's when you can expect these bad boys.
All right, you want to take the days? I'll take the days. Let's see. I'll start with Wednesday, September 21st. You will get The Connors at 8 p.m., The Goldbergs at 8:30 p.m., Abbott Elementary at 9 p.m., Home Economics at 9:30 p.m., and Big Sky at 10 p.m.
And on Fridays, on September 23rd, you're going to get Shark Tank and at 8 p.m., and at 9 o'clock, you're going to get The New 2020.
Yes. Then premiering on Sunday, September 25th, will be that new Celebrity Jeopardy and Celebrity Wheel of Fortune returning.
Yeah.
And The Rookie, apparently, at 10 p.m. There you go.
Exactly. And Tuesday, September 27th, you got Bachelor in Paradise and The Rookie Feds.
Oh, the new spinoff.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't put those back to back.
Yeah.
Fail. On Sunday, October 2nd, guess what's premiering? America's Funniest Home Videos. That's got to be getting close to matching like one of the longest shows ever. Right?
Yeah, you would think, right? And on Monday, October 3rd at 8 p.m., you got Bachelor in Paradise. And at 10 p.m., you got The Good Doctor. I know a lot of people are anticipating that one.
Yes, and then here's the date that Logan's already marked down on the calendars along with my daughter, Little Cam. Thursday, October 6th, for all you people. Now, see, they're smart enough to do these back-to-back.
Yeah.
8 p.m. will be Station 19. 9 p.m. will be the premiere of Grey's Anatomy. And 10 p.m., the new Alaska Daily.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, with FBI, have they normally been on the same days? Because I know Shondaland stuff, they've normally been on the same days.
Yeah, in Law & Order, it's all on the same day, so it's weird that they wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Who knows, man? Who knows? Well, Ian Duff has joined the cast of ABC's drama pilot, criminal nature.
Okay.
The project is described as a procedural set in a stunning world of America's great outdoors.
Yes.
The story revolves around the tangled, messy lives of agents who work for the Investigative Services Branch, ISB, an elite law enforcement unit responsible for solving all serious crimes that occur in our country's 81,000 square miles of protected land. Now, Duff will play Keldon, described as Keldon as the handsome, sexy, soulful, genuinely kind ISB agent.
Okay.
He joins previously announced cast members Yasha Jackson, Michelle Manis, and Parker Young in the pilot. So that sounds very interesting.
And we didn't hear when that pilot would premiere, so it must be like a mid-season pickup or something like it. Now, is that the one where they like said, no, thank you, Kevin Costner, we're not going to do yours, and then they move forward with one very similar without him?
I think that might be.
Yeah. This is a story that just seems like is happening all over the country, not just in the entertainment industry, but obviously gets big headlines when it does happen in the industry. Two former General Hospital crew members, Jim Wall and Timothy Wall, no relation to the Wall shaving business or whatever, I'm guessing, are suing ABC for wrongful termination after being fired for not getting vaccinated against COVID-19. Now, in the suit, they claim that ABC's actions constitute religious discrimination and violate the plaintiff's rights under state law, stating that on November 9th, 2021, ABC officially denied their requests for religious exemptions to the COVID vaccine mandate and gave no reason for its decision except to say that the company was, quote, unable to conclude that they are prevented from receiving the COVID-19 vaccine due to a sincerely held religious belief, practice, or observance. ABC and Disney have declined to comment on the suit. Now, that wording sounds to me like they're saying those two are full of shit about their religious beliefs, and they're just trying to claim that to not get the vaccine.
Yeah.
That's tricky ground, though. I mean, how do you say someone's full of shit?
Exactly.
And,
That's very back and forth. And another thing that I honestly put on Chapek, because I feel like a lot of these things are presented to him, are laid on his desk every single day, and he has to make a decision about them, whether it's just a snide remark or, an in-depth, conversation.
Yeah.
But I put that on him. I think it's a very interesting situation.
It is.
We'll follow that one. Nat Geo's Shark Fest is turning 10 and marking the occasion by enlisting sister Disney brands ABC, ESPN, and Hulu.
Oh.
We can get that bundle to help air its largest programming slate ever across the most platforms it has ever been on.
Damn.
While Shark Fest aired during a 6-week period last year, making 2021's edition the longest Shark Fest ever, that lined up was with the limited Nat Geo Wild, Nat Geo Mundo, and Disney XD and Disney Plus. This time around, Nat Geo is putting out nearly 30 hours of new content and 60 hours of enhanced programming over 4 weeks beginning July 10th. Now, its most packed Shark Fest schedule on record is this year. And that increased content load is spread out not just across Nat Geo Wild, Nat Geo Mundo, Disney XD, and Disney Plus, but also on broadcast networks like ABC, cable or ESPN, and their streamer Hulu, making it an historic occasion that are for a decade-old fantastic event. Now, additionally, every Shark Fest premiere will be available to stream on Disney Plus as they make their initial debuts on the other platforms. So that's very exciting. I know people go crazy over this week.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I'm not even going to lie. I am interested to see how they incorporate Shark Fest onto ESPN.